Hello and welcome. It's Tuesday. I'm Lauren Lewis with Power for Parkinsons, and we're going to move and shout. So welcome. I'm so glad you joined us today. I have a really fun class today. I did this earlier in my live class here in Austin, and it was really, really well received. People thought they really felt very invigorated at the end of it, and they came over to me at the end and said, this was a good one, we should do this again. So I'm here to give it to help you get through this one too. I hope you enjoyed as much as they did. Today we're going to be focusing on mobility. We're going to be working on trunk mobility, shoulder and arm mobility, leg mobility. We're going to be working on more natural gait, swinging and using your arms, but really using a lot of trunk mobility. We'll be fighting against rigidity, working on stiffness, and working on a more fluid motion. So I hope that you'll really concentrate and think about that as we go through each exercise and try to make those motions as fluid as you can. Also, you'll notice that the music will be a little slower than some of our previous exercise classes. That's also, you're going to find that will allow you to get through and do each motion a little more intently, but it'll also use your muscles a little harder because you're holding the motion. So I think you'll find maybe you'll be a little more strenuous than some of the previous exercises, but you're also going to get your heart rate up because you are using more muscle. So I hope you enjoy it. I know I'm having a lot of fun with it. Let's get started. You'll need some water. As always, this is a hot summer. We want to make sure that you stay hydrated. And also, it is a move and shout class. So we do want to make sure that our vocals are well hydrated. Very often you'll get that tickle in your vocal cords when you're singing or talking. That can be caused by dehydrated vocal cords. So make sure that you can continue sipping. In fact, let's all have a sip real fast before we even get started, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, so let's start off by getting our circulation going. I'm going to ask you to sit nice and tall in front of your chair, not on the back, no leaning on the back of your chair. This way we're forcing your core to already be engaged. We're forcing some good posture, sitting nice and tall. Your legs are in front. Let's get those arms fully extended in front. Close as tight as you can. No, come on, tighter, tighter. All right, now we're going to open as wide as you can. Make sure to get a V in between each finger. And we're going to close and open as we say those words. Ready? Close, open, close, open. Bigger, close, open, close. Right, left, close, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Both hands are closed, open, close, open, close, open, close left, right, close left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Both hands close, open, close, open, close, open. And shake it out. Release those shoulders, let go of those arms and fingers. Nice work. We're going to continue warming up. Let's get our vocals warmed up. Arms fully extended overhead. Look to make sure you are fully extended. Your arms are not bent. We're going to stretch those arms out all the way to the side and down to the floor as we sing the letter A for about 10 seconds. Deep inhale with me. A. Nice work. And again, just release it and let it go. We're going to continue warming up. This time we're working on facial expressions in addition to vocal strength. So this time, I'm going to ask you to bring your lips together and say the letter O. Arms way overhead, and add maybe some eyebrow movement while you're doing that to make sure you're really using all the muscles in your face. The letter is O. Together. O. Good. And we're going to finish with a smile. Let's say the letter C. Forcing a smile. Remember, we want to avoid masking and not using our facial expressions. So force that smile, really get a big smile. Together, deep breath. See. All right. I love finishing that with a smile. It just makes me feel good. So we're going to continue warming up. We're going to get those arms warmed up first, and then we'll move on to legs. We're going to start off with one arm at a time, going up, down, up, and down. Go up, down, up. Say the words up, down, up. It will help you remember. Up, down, up, down. Go up, down, up, down. Again, up, down, up. 2 more. Go up, down, up. Last time. Up, down, up, front, back. Go front and back. Front, back. Open and close. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front. 4 more. It's front, back, front, back, front, back, front. Put it together. Up, down, front, back. Go up, down, big up, down, front and back. Up, down, front. 2 more. Go up, down, front, back, up, down, front, out, in, reach out and in, big out, in, out. Use those arms. Go out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Again, out, in, out from the top, up, down, front, back, out, in, up, down, front, back, out, in, up, down, front, back, out. Last time. Go up, down, front, back, out. Now watch. Go cross and pull, cross, pull, cross, pull, cross, cross the midline, cross, pull. Go all the way across your body. Cross, pull, cross, pull, cross, pull. Make it big, make it strong. Go cross, pull, cross, pull, cross, pull. From the top, up, down, front, back, out, in, cross, pull, cross from the top. It's up, down, front, back, out, in, cross, pull, cross. Have you got it? Up, down, front, back, out, in, cross, pull, cross. Again, up, down, front, back, out, in, cross, pull, cross. A little faster. Up, down, front, back, out, in, cross, pull, cross. Now faster. Up, down, front, back, out, in, cross, pull. Again, go up, down, front, back, out, in, cross, pull, up, down, front, back, out, in, cross, pull. Last time. Up, down, front, back, out, in, cross, pull, All right, so we're getting our heart rate up, we're getting our arms, upper body moving, reaching, stretching, using our core, shoulders, getting nice and warmed up. Let's get those legs warmed up as well. I'm going to ask you to use your entire leg, fully extending forward and back, as we're also working on ankle flexion. So you're going to go heel, toe, heel, toe. You're lifting the legs to warm up the muscles, but also lifting your toes to warm up ankle flexion. Really important for gait, for a natural walk, for a safer walk, so you're not shuffling. We're going to start off with 4 on the right, 4 on the left, then we'll do 2, 2, and then we'll do singles. We'll do 8 singles. Here we go. 4 heel toes in front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. Big. 1, 2. Make it nice and big. 3. We got to warm up. 4. Now 2s. Go 1, 2. Switch. 1, 2. Single or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and hold. We're going to continue on warming up and continuing with those heel toes, but we're going to add the upper body, opposites. Again, reminding the body to use contralateral movement, to use opposite motions, because that's a more natural way and a safer way of moving when you're walking. And this way we'll be warming up the entire body. So let's take that right leg out first. Heel is on the ground, toe is way up. Take the opposite arm, your left arm, and bring it in front. And we'll start off kind of slow to make sure we've got that rhythm and we're working opposites. So it's 1, 2, 3. Keep switching and looking down. 4. Are you using opposites? 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And shake it all out. Deep breath in and exhale. All right, make sure you've got your water nearby. We are going to get started. Sitting nice and tall, abdominals are in off the back of your chair. First exercise, we're going to be working on range of motion. We're going to start off with your right arm. We're going to cross in front of your body, fully extended. Cross through that midline. So we're using both sides of your brain. By crossing that midline, you're asking both sides of your brain to talk to one another. We're going to cross all the way over here. We're going to reach and come back in, and then we're going to go out to the side, again, fully extended. So here it is. It's cross, back, out, in. Let's do that again. Cross, back, out, and in. And on the other side, it's cross. Again, notice I'm really crossing that midline. Cross, back, out, in, cross, back, out. Switch one each. Cross, back, out, switch, cross, back, out, again, cross, back, out, in, cross, back, out, and in. Before we add the music, I'm going to add one little piece to this. Again, we want to focus on mobility today. So I'm going to ask you to add a trunk rotation. This will make it a little more fluid motion. It'll help with natural walking. So I'm going to ask you to take that right arm and follow it with your trunk, not just your head. Try to take your whole trunk with you. Cross, back, and then I'm going to turn again, turn toward the right, and watch my arm go out to the right. Out and in, and then the reverse. Cross, back, turn, twist, out and in. Cross, back, out, in. Cross, back, out, in. Cross, back, out, in. Cross, back, out, and in. And notice my arms are shoulder height down here, so I'm really using my muscles, lengthening those arms. Let's put on some fun music. I think you're going to love today. I love today's music. I think you're going to enjoy it, and let's have some fun with this. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Cross, back, out, in, cross, back, out, in, cross, back, out, in, cross, back, out, again, go, cross, back, out, in, cross, back, out, 2 more, each side, cross, back, out, in, cross, back, out, last time, cross, back, out, in, cross, back, out, and in. All right, nice job. So now you've found the beat. It's kind of a fun, funky, great old song, one of my favorites. Now we're going to add the second part to this, and that is part of the pattern, still working on range of motion. So it's cross, back, out, in. Now the second part is adding a pattern. We're going to go up. Now when I say up, I'm talking about reaching for the stars. All the way up, up, down, and then front. You're gonna open up those hands, stop, like a stop sign. Hands way out in front, open your hands, and back. So the pattern is cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, back. Cross, back, out, in, reach up, down, front, back, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, back. Let's add our music. Here we go. Now, cross, back, out, in, reach up, down, front, back, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, back, reach, cross, back, out, in, lift, up, down, front, back, it's cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, just a few more, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, back, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, and hold. All right, let's make this just a little more fun. Let's add some legs. The legs, you're gonna, when our right hand's moving, just the left leg. So we're using opposites. Again, reminding ourselves, reinforcing those opposites. Right arm, left leg moves together, and opposites. So every time that right arm is moving alone, when it's moving, the left leg is moving. It'll be 4 heel toes. Cross, back, out, in, lift, up, down, front, and back. And then when the left arm moves, the right leg moves. Cross, back, out, in, up, down, front. Once again, cross, back, out, in, lift, up, down, front. Then we switch. Cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, and back. And if you noticed, I wasn't just going heel toe, I was lifting. Let's add our music and add the legs. See if that works, makes any sense. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, opposites, cross, back, out, in, reach, up, down, front, switch, cross, back, out, in, lift, up, down, front, again, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, and back, cross, back, out, in, lift, up, down, front. Let's do it again. Cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, back, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, and back. All right, so the shoulders are getting a nice workout. We're turning and twisting, using our core, strengthening our abs. Second part or third part, whatever, of our first exercise, we're going to add both arms. And what's going to make it a little harder and a lot more fun is that we're going to alternate legs. And that makes it a lot more fun. So let me explain what I mean by that. We finished, we were on the left side, which means opposites. Cross, back, out, in, up, down, front. Now watch. Cross both hands. Back, watch the legs. Alternate. Out, in, up, down, front. Back just one more time, the second part. Cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, back. We're going to put the music back on and practice that whole first exercise. It is a little confusing on purpose. The first time, part of it, we use only opposites, and we do 4. We keep going. The second part, we alternate, and that makes it a lot more fun. Let's put our music back on and have some fun. Here we go. Not yet, sorry. Cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, switch, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front. Now both arms, cross, back, out, in, lift, up, down, front, from the top, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, switch, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, both arms and cross, back, out, in, reach up, down, front, right arm, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, switch, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, everything goes, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, last time from the top, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, left side, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, both arms and legs, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front and back. All right. The beauty of this being a video is that this may be a really good place to stop the video, start it from the beginning. Get that pattern, get that using your legs and arms slightly differently, learn that, and then get ready to learn the second exercise with me right here. The second exercise, I'm going to ask you to, we're going to be doing jacks, but I'm going to ask you to bring those arms all the way up here in boxing form. Elbows are nice and high, not down here. They're in front of your face. Elbows are here. And we're going to do jacks. Everything opens, everything closes. Notice my legs, my knees open with me. Take those knees with you. That's important. You want to be good to your knees. So I'm going to ask you to open and close. Open, close, open, close, open, close, or out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 4 more. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and hold. All right, not a lot to learn there. Just want to make sure your knees are good, that you open, everything opens. And again, remember, we're working on minimizing our symptoms. So we're working on really lifting the legs. It's not enough to go out. We want to exaggerate those motions. So lift those legs. Second part of our second exercise. We're going to start off with 2 out-ins just as we started. Out, in, out, in. And on the third one, we're going to go out. Here it comes. Ready? Crunch. The crunch is not a full crunch. I don't care if you touch your knee. That's not what that's about. By lifting your knee up, you're using your core. By crossing that midline, you're using your brain. We're working on strength, body strength, and mobility in the trunk and shoulders. We're twisting, crunch, out, and in. And the other side is, then we go out, crunch, out, and in. 2 jacks. Out, in, out, add the crunch. Out, crunch, out, other side. Out, crunch, out, 2 jacks. Out, in, out, add the crunch. Out, crunch, out, and in. Out, crunch, out, 2 jacks. Out, in, out, add the crunch. Out, crunch, out, and in. Out, crunch, out, and in. We're going to add the music and see if we can't get that pattern. Here we go. Go. Out. In. Out. Add the crunch. Go. Out. Crunch. Out. In. Other side. Out. Crunch. Out. 2 jacks. Out. In. Out. Crunch. Out. Crunch. Out. In again. Out. Crunch. Out. 2 jacks. Out. In. Out. Crunch. Out. Crunch. Out. In. Out. Crunch. Out. Let's practice a little more. Out. In. Out. Add the crunch. Out. Crunch. Out. In. Out. Crunch. Out. Again. 2. Out. In. Out. Add the crunch. Out. Crunch. Out. Last time. Out. Crunch. Let's take it from the top. Cross. Back. Out. In. Lift. Up. Down. Front and back. Switch. Cross. Back. Out. In. Up. Down. Front. Both arms. Cross. Back. Out. In. Up. Down. Front. Elbows. Out. In. Out. Crunch. Out. Crunch. Out. In again. Out. Crunch. 2 jacks. Out. In. Out. Crunch. crunch, out, in, out, crunch from the top, last time, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, back, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, back, both cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, elbows, out, in, out, crunch, out, in, out, crunch, out and hold. Good work. Grab some water as you need it. Second part, second exercise. This gets more fun. So again, we're working on mobility, we're working on more fluid motions, working on large, big extensions of our body and our arms. Next part is the exact same pattern. 2 and then across on each side. But this time, instead of the elbows here, we're going to do a big, big scissor. So here's what I mean. Out, in, out. There's 2. Then it's out, cross, out and in, other side, cross, out, 2 scissors, out, in, out, add the cross, out, cross, out and in, out, cross, elbows ready, out, in, out, add the crunch, out, crunch, out and in, out, crunch, out, now scissor, out, in, cross, in, out and in, out, cross, out and in. All right, same pattern, different arm motions. One is close and it's a crunch. The other is big and it's a kick. And again, we're working on going toward that opposite motion. We're looking for that twisting in the body, the shoulder rotation and trunk rotation. Let's put on our music. Heart rate's coming up. Here we go. And out, in, crunch, out, in, out, crunch, out. Now the scissors, out, in, cross, out, in, out, cross, out, elbows again, out, in, out, crunch, out, and in, out, crunch, scissor, now out, in, out, now cross, out, in, out, cross, out, 2 jacks again, out, in, out, crunch, out, and inside, out, crunch, out, scissor, out, in, out, add the cross, out, and in, out, cross, one more time, 2 elbows, out, in, out, crunch, out, other side, out, crunch, out, now the scissor, out, in, out, cross, out, in, out, cross, from the top, right arm, left leg, cross, back, out, in, reach, up, down, front and back, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, both arms, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, elbows, out, in, out, add the crunch, out, in, out, crunch, out, scissor, out, in, cross, out, in, cross. Let's do the elbows again. It's out, in, out, add the crunch, out, in, out, crunch, out, scissor, and we're done. Out, in, out, cross it, out, cross, out, in, out, cross, out, in. All right, you deserve a break. I deserve a break. Take a moment, relax those shoulders, grab some water. I'm gonna have a little myself. The next exercise is all about core strength and mobility. I think you're gonna like this. I love this. The class was all moaning. They loved it. So I want you to sit nice and high up in your chair. This is important for this next exercise. I'm looking for your arms up here, not down here. They're crossing up here. I want you to think dream of genie. Yeah, way up here. Okay, abs are tight, shoulders back, dream of genie arms. I'm going to ask you to take 2 counts and lean your shoulder blades to the back of your chair. You're going to feel a nice little tugging right here. Those are your abs. Try not to hold your breath. And come up for 2. So it's back, back, exhale, front, front. Back, back, 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 front, and hold. Now I know there are some of you that like to do these classes standing, and that's great. I'm so glad that you challenge yourself and do that. If you're doing this standing, instead of going back, leaning back, what's going to happen is you're going to put a little strain on your lower back by just leaning back and forward. So I'm going to ask you just to do it a little safer. Keep your hands where they were, up here, I dream of genie, and try to circle your torso. Think about your head being a pencil, doing a circle on the top of the ceiling. So now you're using all sides of your core and not putting so much strain by leaning back and coming up again. So I just want you to make sure that you're being safe. All right, we're going to put our music back on. Work on that back and forward. Find how that works. Make sure you're breathing properly. Then I'll add the next piece. Here we go. Back, back, front. Front, say back, back, front, front, reach back, back, front, front, back, back, front, again, back, back, front. You really feel that right there? Back, back. It's just as good as a sit-up, even better. Back, back, front, front, back, back. Let's do 4 more. Here we go. Back, back, front, front. Back, front, last 2, back, back, front, last 1, back, back, and hold. Nice work, good. Release it, relax it, let it all go for a minute. Second part of this exercise, arms stay here. We've gone back, we've gone front. Now I'm going to ask you to do a trunk rotation, just like we had the first exercise. Trunk rotation, taking your shoulders and your core all the way over to the right side as we lift your right leg. So we're thinking of moving that right shoulder to the right leg, as if you were a more natural walking. Of course, that's exaggerated, but still the point is there's a very subtle trunk rotation when you're walking. So we want to reinforce and remind the body to do that. So arms are here, back, back, front, front, twist, twist, then back, back, front, front, twist. You're twisting toward the same leg. Back, back, front, front. Twist, twist. Back, back, front, front. Twist, twist. All right, that's the whole third exercise. Let's put our music back on. We're going to need a lot of music for this because it's a long exercise routine. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, head up, back, back, front, twist, 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 again, back, back, up. Now make sure you're lifting the same leg, twist, twist, lean, back, back, up, up, twist, twist, go back, 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 up, up, twist, twist, get those shoulder blades, back, back, lift, up, up, twist, twist, back, back, up, up, twist, twist, last time, back, back, up, up, twist, twist, back, back, up, up, twist. From the very top, right arm, cross, back, up, down, front, switch, cross, back, out, in, lift, up, down, front, arms, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, back, out, in, out, add the crunch, out, crunch, out, in, out, crunch, out. Now the scissors, out, in, cross, out, and in, out, cross, lean back, 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 up, twist, twist, back, back, up, twist, twist. Yay! Good work. Give yourselves a thumbs up. Give yourselves a little pat on the back. Nice work. We are almost done. The last exercise, again, still working on those opposites, trunk rotation, fluid, large motions. We're going to start off with that right leg and your left arm. For those of you that have ever seen, watched, or know anything about cross-country skiing, that's the visual I'm looking for. That's the visual I want you to think about. Right leg, left arm, forward. I want you to plant that pole right in front of you. Front, back, and slide that leg back. And then the other arm and leg go front, back. We're cross-country skiing. We're doing large, exaggerated, strong, dynamic motions. Here we go. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. Bigger, front, back, front, back, front, back, front. 4 more. It's front, back, front, back, front, back, front, and back. All right. Kind of, it may take some time just to make sure you're using those opposites. Get that right and left arm together and make it strong. Make sure sometimes it helps to see that you're going across your body with your arm. If your arm is crossed toward the leg that's extended, then you're using the correct arm, your opposites. Front, back. Then we're going to make it a little more fun. We're going to change the tempo and go a little faster. So the first part is cross-country skiing. Think about going up the hill. Cross, back, front, back. Then we're going to hit a nice flat area, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Front, back, front, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front, back, front, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front, back, front, back. 1, 2, 3. Just a few more. Front, back, front, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front, back, front, back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the whole routine. We're going to start off, we're going to put our music all the way from the beginning. We're going to start off with that last piece, and we're going to try to remember, and I'm going to try to cue you as much as I can, the whole thing. We should be able to fit it in twice. Try to remember what's next. Try to make those arms and legs large and dynamic and strong. Try to rotate your trunk and your shoulders around with you. Make it a little more fluid. Here we go. Right leg. Trigger your right leg. Feel that right leg. Get your left arm ready to go. Music maestro. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, slow. Front, back, front, fast. 1, 2, 3, slow. Front, back, fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, slow. 1, front, back, front, fast. 1, 2, 3, last time, slow. Front, back, fast. 1, 2, 3, from the top, it's cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, back, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, both arms, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, and it goes out, in, out, add the crunch, out, crunch, out, in, out, crunch, scissor, out, in, out, add the cross, out, in, out, cross, out, lean back, 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 front, twist, 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 lean back, 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 front, front, twist, cross country right here, front, back, front, fast, 1, 2, 3, from the top, ready, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, back, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front, both arms, cross, back, out, in, lift, up, down, front, back, out, in, out, crunch, out, and in, out, crunch, scissor, out, in, out, cross, out, in, out, cross, lean back, back, up, close, twist, back, up, twist, cross country, slow, front, back, fast, 4, 1, 2, last time from the top, cross, back, out, in, up, down, front. Oh no, we ran out of time. Yay, we ran out of time. Okay, give yourselves a hand. Great job. This was a fun, I think it was a lot of fun. I'm really feeling it. I know tomorrow my abs are gonna feel nice and tight and great. I already feel very invigorated. I hope you do as well. Let's just take a moment. Deep breath in. Long exhale out. Grab some water as you need it. Let's cool it down. Let's stretch it out. This was so much fun. Thank you for joining me, but don't leave me yet. Bring your chin to your chest. Bring your arms to me, stretching out your shoulders. Deep breath in and give me a long ooh. Ready? Ooh. Nice. Bring those shoulders front and up and back. Hold it right here. Just open up the chest, shoulders back, and down. Nice. All right, let's take that right leg directly in front. Let's rotate the ankle. We did a lot of ankle flexion today. Just let it go and the other way around. Good. And we're going to keep that heel down, toe all the way towards you. And we're going to say ooh as we bring our upper body toward that toe. We say ooh. Now drop that toe to the floor and say ah, ah. Nice work. Switch legs. Bring the other leg directly in front of you and we're going to rotate that ankle nice and gently around. And now the other way. Good. And we want to go nice and slow. Remember, this is our cool down. You're going to bring that heel down to the floor and your toe up towards you. You're going to lean slightly into it and say the words you on the toe up and then me as we drop the toe down. Together. You. Drop the toe. Me. Great job, sitting nice and tall. Relax and release all those muscles. We're going to bring your arms out to the side and stretch them way overhead as we say shh, using all those different muscles in our tongue, in our lips, and in our mouth. Together. Reach just a little higher. Stretch just a little more. Feel your chest, your abs. We did a lot of ab work. Stretch out those abs, your arms, your fingers, your back, your shoulders. Lift and stretch out all those muscles. Gently release and relax your neck and your shoulders. We're going to stretch those arms out to the side and down as we finish with a big yay together. Yay! All right, take those arms and give yourselves a hug. You deserve it. You worked so hard today. This was a fun one, but a hard one. A little slower, a little more muscular. You did great. Do not worry about whether you remembered or followed along or used your right hand or left arm. That's not important. Today was all about mobility. Were you mobile? Were you moving? then you were great. You did a great job. Be kind to yourself. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's class. Give yourselves a thumbs up as well. Tell your friends and neighbors about us. If you have not subscribed yet, we're looking for more subscribers. It helps with our analytics. It helps other people find us more readily. If you have not donated yet on our Ride the Wave fundraiser, even though it's over by now, it's never too late to donate. So if it's too late for the fundraiser, it's never too late to give. Please, I hope you'll give generously. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.